What's good? Yeah. How we do? I see you. I see you. Let's go. What's good, family? It's your man VACAY-J. Happy Saturday. How you doing? How you doing? How's everybody doing out there? We are back once again with another live event. How you doing? How y'all been? Y'all feeling good? You feeling good? It's a beautiful day out here in Vegas. Hope you're having a good time wherever you are. Let me see who's in the building real quick. Of course, we got to see who's in the building first. Who commented first? Daria. Hey, Daria. Hey, Daria. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you for coming through. DeMarcus Vaughn is in the building. What's good? What's good, my brother? How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. Thank you for the support. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the support. Absolutely saying what's up. Fire emoji saying what's up to my sweet perspective as well. Absolutely. What up, Candy? Love is in the building. Yes, Candy the lover. Candy the lover is showing love. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, fam. Yeah, yeah. All right, all right. Buck's Thoughts is in the building. What's good? What's good, fam? What's good? Thank you for coming through, brother. All right. And Brees is in the building. What's good, Brees? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming through. Yeah. A lot going on. How are you, JJ? I'm great. I'm doing great. Appreciate the love. All right. Let's get to this, fam. You already know we are at episode 9 of BMF, man. We coming down to the wire with this, and I can't do this. And I'm happy that I have been doing this with this young lady right here that I'm bringing up. Again, we decided to do this, and yes, it's been crazy, wild, and exciting, and insane at the same time. But I'm glad we got a chance to do this together. Who am I talking about? Ashley, my sweet perspective, is in the building.
Hey, family. Hey, Mr. J. How you doing? Sir? How you doing?
Great. I'm doing great, Ms. Ashley. I'm doing great.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Yeah. I like what's going on here. Liking the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And we got a lot to talk about today, boy. And does. We got a lot to talk about today. I like the title that you got on yours. You know, mine is Artistic Vault Enclosure. I like yours was like Betrayal, something like that. It's all encompassing everything. So I'm looking forward to talking and discussing this and getting into it. Of course, you know, Bree says hello,
Hey,
showing love. And yeah, we got a lot to get into. So overall, let's get to it, fam. Let's get right to it. Overall, episode 9. This is the second to the last episode for the season. So what were your thoughts overall? Like, you know, we usually do rating, but overall, I know we're trying to hold the rating to the end. But overall, what were your thoughts about this particular episode? Like, you know.
It's on par with what I anticipated, I think, for this episode. I think it set the stage for some major moves, some things I didn't expect to happen. But I mean, charactered, right? The way I thought they would. But a couple of things, and we'll get into it as we address the episode, that I was not expecting. So overall, it was decent. Was it my favorite episode of the season? No. But I think it was decent.
Yeah. I think it was too. I see you, DeMarcus, with your solid 9. I see you. It's all good. Some TP said trash. You know what I'm saying? TP said trash. Trust me. I had a couple of different emotions. You know, I watched the episode like 2 or 3 times because, you know, when I'm hosting, I like to get all the details. So some things pop out to me that didn't pop out to me before. So, you know, we're seeing some of the ratings. Bree says 7. TP with the 0 with the trash, you know. I think that's hilarious. You know, Buck's Thoughts, he's talking about 6, you know what I mean? So we're going to get into it, fam, and we're going to go along the way. There may be some things that you missed, and then there may be some things that I missed, or you know, that we missed. That whatever pops out to you, definitely let us know. So let's get right into it, fam. Let's bring this onto the stage. I know this looks different because the past couple of episodes, we have been doing it, you know, portrait style. Mm-hmm. But you know, we coming down to the wire. Let's give them the full view. Yeah, let's try to
The
open this
full
thing up.
effect.
Yeah, yeah. Let's just try to open this thing up a little bit to the people. So let's get into it. I mean, I honestly I did like this episode because they do reference a couple of things, right? They reference, some of our favorite, well, one of our favorite movies in there. We're gonna get into it, but this is the Death Trap, right? So Meech and Terry travel to Miami to meet a mechanic known as Francois. Despite interference, the brothers are determined to accomplish their American dream. Okay, so let's get into it. And this is just a reminder, the season finale will be on May 10th, right? May 10th. So come on back, not next week, the week after next. We're going to cover and break down that season finale. Hopefully it's not disappointing.
It's gonna
Please
be
don't
great.
disappoint me. It's going to be
It's gonna be
I
great.
hope
We're gonna just
so.
put that out there in the atmosphere, right? We're gonna call a thing. We're gonna say it's going to be great.
I hope so.
Lord.
Because as I am hosting episode 9, Ashley will be closing it out for episode
Dang.
10.
I
So
thought because we were off next week
yeah.
that the finale was gonna be, back on you again. Is that how we okay. That's what I
It's
that's what
it's
I thought.
mano y mano. That's I mean, if I do the last one, you do the next one. We could
Right.
toss up a quarter, you know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever. Or we could
Seriously.
listen, we could both do it together.
We
it is
could
what it
because it's
is.
a big celebration, a
Yeah.
finale. Gotta be
Yeah,
big. Okay.
you never know. Listen, we may come back, family, with some out of this world type of hosting where we're both kind of with slides or whatever. Okay. It might be a double whammy for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Double dose of whatever as far as hosting. We'll see. We'll see. What's up, Sharon? How you doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming through. Absolutely. We appreciate y'all hitting that like button and absolutely showing love everywhere. All right. A premiere. Yes, absolutely. All right. So let's get into it. Yeah. All right. Tony Montana was the shit because he came from nothing but knew what was going on. I learned what to do and what not to do from him. All right, Big Meech. This is his quote right here. Were you a fan of Scarface?
Absolutely. And I like that he said what to do and what not to do because a tragic end, right? He got
Yeah.
too much of that Coca-Cola, all right? But working his way up, the drive, the empire that Tony
Yeah.
Montana built, it's unrivaled. So, yeah, much
Yeah.
respect and then you learn, okay, this is not how you treat people on the other
Right.
side of that. This is what you don't
Absolutely.
indulge in. So, yeah, respect
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of the 1983 Scarface. Watched it a million times, just like Meech, just like T, and a lot of us who came from where we came from, and we wanted the American dream, right? We ain't come from Cuba, right? But we wanted to make our way and do our thing coming up. And shout out to Al Pacino playing the legendary
Yeah.
role of Tony Montana. All right, where the yayo? Get the yayo, right? So we see young Meech, we see young T. They on some type of beach or whatever. He's like, "You're not gonna get in the water." He's like, "Man, this dirty beach is oil, is this, is that. Yo, we need to go to Miami like Tony Montana." You know what I'm saying? I never do someone wrong unless they deserved it. Huh? You got it, right? So they imitating Tony Montana, and it's like one day we will be in Miami. I thought this was dope. That they're like, just like, one day we gonna be big. They kind of knew when they were young it was gonna be somehow, some way. I
I
don't think
love
they knew it was the game, right?
No. I think, by any means necessary, right? Like you just always feel like there's something more, right? I remember going as a little girl too. I'm from Indiana originally, and we had a place called Indiana Beach. Well, Indiana ain't got no beaches, no rivers, no no
Yeah,
oceans, but you know what I mean? It's like an artificial beach. You go there and you dream about one day I'm going to go, to California, to Miami, to wherever where there's actual real water. So this was so relatable. Just two little boys dreaming. And I love that.
yeah.
And we're going to do it together. You know what I mean? Love that.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it too. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of moments in this episode that I'm like, yo, I love this. I love this. We need to see more of this. You know what I mean? And we'll get to that. But definitely a relatable moment. Let's go. So here we are. Finally, we in South Beach, Miami. Shout out to all my Miami players out there. All right. Shout out to y'all. I got family in Liberty City, which is right next to Miami. Okay. the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? In some other spots in Florida. You know what I'm saying? My grandparents are actually from Florida. So this was a more than relatable, episode for me because we and my stomach, and I just came from Florida, literally, so Florida on the mind. But here we are, and the boys are in Miami. They're like, yo, this is paradise. We understand why Tony Montana wanted to set up here. You know what I'm saying? Because this is it right here. This is this. So this is like a dream come true. How did you feel about this? Their dream actually coming true. They're here on other business.
Yeah,
But
I love it. It was a full circle moment till that raggedy heifer walked up. I mean, they are there parlaying with their hoochie daddies on. You know what I mean? They don't have their big BMF chains on, which I was like, see, they ain't trying to cause no smoke in Miami.
Yeah.
They said, let's lay low a little bit, but still fly. You know what I mean? And like you said, it's a full circle moment. We dreamed of this as little boys. Now we're here to build the empire, right? To take it to the next level.
I love how you noticed that because I noticed that too. Like we are on it. We are on it. No BMF chains. What's going on? Okay. We're supposed to be on the low out here because we in MK territory. But again, I know how you do. But listen, we're supposed to meet up with this mechanic. Okay. Mm-hmm. We're going to have some vans, some cars, whatever. We got to get around these red dogs. That's why we're here to meet up with the boxer to get to the mechanic, right? That's the business move that we're supposed to be making until somebody walks in the door. Yeah. Your girl, Markeisha. What? I can't believe you brought this, what do you say, sack chaser down with you?
Gold digger, sack chaser, whatever it is, all of that.
Yeah.
I can't believe he brought her either. This is not a vacation, T. Like,
right.
I don't know what was going on in his mind.
Right. Like, what was going? Well, vacation. Listen. I'm going to Miami. Oh, you ain't going without me. That's what I hear. You ain't going without me because this episode, man, I tell you for real,
she showed her behind.
She sure did. I agree with you totally. She became totally like, somebody trying to call me. Get out of here. Don't call me. Don't call me. I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get at me, man. They're trying to get at me. But anyway, yeah, definitely boo tomatoes on that one. It's supposed to be a vacation. There you go.
It was
Gold digging sack chaser. It's true. I mean, if you really look at what she's doing, like, what is she doing? Like, why is she here? She was annoying to me.
And why does she think she takes priority over anything? I know we'll get into that deeper, but like, girl, like I brought you along so you could have a good time. Go to the spa and the pool and let us work.
Right. Let me do what I do so I can, make sure you got the lifestyle. We'll get into it. We'll definitely get into it. But yes, Meech was not happy.
Well, hey, you saw how she greeted him. She was like, Meech, what's up?
She was like, hey, Meech. He was just like, he ain't say nothing. I was like, damn, Meech. But I'll be mad too. Like, we down here on business. Me and my brother's dream finally coming true. And here you go, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is. So let's get to the club. It's time to meet up with the boxer, right? It's time to meet up with the Mac guy, the Mac Attack. And yeah, we up in this club, Foxy. All right. This is the club. You know what I'm saying? You can't come to Miami without going to Club Foxy. And of course, we see what we talked about in the predictions. The famous wings, the strip club wings. Okay. I'm sure Terry was tearing them shits up. He's like, this is good. Yeah. But we find out from the boxer, right, that this guy, he's really particular about who he works with. You know what I mean? He's going to be interviewing you guys. He's not just here to just do whatever it is. And we're going to find out later, like, yo, this guy's not really like a mechanic. He's like more of an artist type of thing. You know what I mean? But up in the club, we seeing the dancers. Who do we see? Yeah, Angel is dancing.
Angel. But can we go back real quick, Jay? Just go back one slide for me real quick because I just want to give credit where credit is due.
Okay.
Because that Mac Attack.
Here we go.
Yeah, they did something. Yeah.
We know you like the chocolate. We know you like the yes. Okay. Shout out to Mac Attack.
Credit was due. Sorry, we can't go.
Okay.
Yeah.
We know you like the chocolate. We get it. The doctor, the Mac Attack.
Yeah, just had to give him his honor and respect because we give honor where honor is due. And that beard deserves a
round of applause.
Oh shit. Oh my gosh, she learned how to do the special effects on her joint. Oh Lord. Okay. All right. Salute to Mac Attack. Let us move on. All right. So now we go from you giving honor where honor is due, me going back to my favorite dance of all time in BMF, just in BMF. That's right. Angel is there. Now, the thing about this is Angel, right? I guess you're surprised because you see Meech, right? He's over there looking good with Mac Attack. And I guess this is a surprise because she wasn't expecting him to be there. I guess because she keeps staring at him
it
and
was
calling attention. Yeah.
that was what got me because I'm like, why are you making it obvious, sis? Like, I would think, a quick glance and you'd be like, oh, dang, okay, let me just turn. But it was like she
Yeah.
kept looking over there until the MKs turned around. So I was like, what you doing,
Right.
Angel?
Right. It's like she almost pointed him out by just showing so much attention to him. And they're like, yo, who you looking at? Like, I'm looking behind. Who you looking at? Oh, I got dollars for you. Why are you looking over there instead of right here where the dollars is at? And here we go. These guys are ready to blast. Yo, they ready to blast. They, Mac Attack, you going to have to give them the 1-2. Nah, man, they got straps. Let's get up out of here. You know what I mean? So I really thought it was going to go down. But look, they're outnumbered. So time to go. Let's get up out of here. But your boy, Terry, yo, man, did you know Angel's going to be there? Da-da-da-da. Like, he's really on top of Angel. Like, dude, like, this is the second time this happened in Atlanta. Like, what's the problem? He's like, yo, calm down, dog. Like, our life is in danger. We got out of there. We good. I mean, was he overreacting or did he have every right to just like act this way?
He's not overreacting, but my thing with Terry is what's good for the goose is good for the gander because he is always in a precarious situation all about some tail. You know what I'm saying? Like Terry always finds himself in some mess centered around a female. So don't get mad at Meech now. For a situation he didn't even know what was going to happen. Like we knew we had to go to Miami to meet the mechanic. It was what it was. I didn't bring Angel here like you brought Big Keish. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, I get it because Meech should be more communicative to him about what's going on behind the scenes. But on the other side, I understand why Meech isn't because Terry has shown himself to not be able to handle information at times. So
Gotcha.
I get it. I get it, but relax, Terry.
Yeah, like chill. Like we are in the car, far away from the MKs and far away from danger. We made it out of there. And we also, let me not forget, we also were supposed to meet up with the mechanic at the club. So because of the MKs pulling out, hey, yo, tell him that we'll meet him sometime later. You know what I mean? We'll meet him sometime later. And then we'll get back to that as to what his reaction was. So let's get to it. We back in the D. It's time for a coffee discussion with your boy Brian and the whole nine, right? So he goes into saying, I was, he look at all those bottles. Look at all those bottles. He been still
Wendy's.
drinking.
You see them original Wendy's fries? Like that's
when
Wendy's was good. That's when Wendy's was busting, boy.
You are definitely a foodie like me because yes, I did notice that as well. But your boy told her like, I just got finished, taking out what's his name, Tyler. Tyson. And she's like, what the heck? You can't just be rolling around. He's like, listen, you wanted me to be transparent. Like, we found out this dude checked in, right? After, Henry said, hey, take the protection off. And then before Kevin got, he checked out. So he is the one that went in there and told his people to do what he did. So he's like, nah, he can't live, man. It's time to go. Where'd you dump the body? Oh, I dumped it in a strategic place. Okay. What about this conversation? Are we on track? Are we really going to bust Henry? What do you think?
And it'll come out all later. I'm just so annoyed at these two. I'm annoyed that this has been the past 3 episodes, right? We've gotten some iteration of him either sprawled out on the floor, on the couch, in the apartment, but them having this conversation where she's got to try to keep him on track and come up with this plan. And my thing is, sis, you more invested in this than he is really. But I mean, this is not going to come to any good as we saw later on, and we'll get to that. This is not going to come to any good. Do you hear me? And I think they think they're being slick. Oh, she won't think it's us. Da 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 da. At some point, the truth is going to come out. Do you hear me? So, they can keep having these little conversations. I don't, they don't amount, they're just boring. I don't know why
Yeah.
we need to keep seeing them have this conversation over and over.
Right, right. It's not really the most interesting conversation. It's just them being transparent about doing some grimy stuff that they don't think they're going to get caught for, right? So, yeah, I agree with you. Eventually, yeah, they're going to get caught. It's not going to end well. So, here we are. I'm ready to go to the Tropicana. Da 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 da. Well, look. We had an incident last night. Listen, I'm gonna need you to stay put. I'm gonna need you to stay da 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 da. No, I know what this is all about. I was down here with Boom, blah 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 blah. Like she ain't listening to nobody. She want to do whatever she want to do. Don't ruin my vacation. Terry, did you not tell her that you down here on business? She really think this is a vacation? Like, what's going on? What was your reaction to aggravating Marquisha?
Just girl, sit down and go home. Like, to me, in those days, seeing as how that she is still a whole married woman out here in these
Yeah.
streets, girl, go find something to do with your husband and your kids. Like, I don't
Mm,
know her need or desire to run Terry, but it might be that age dynamic, right? She
yeah.
feels like when she's with Terry, she needs to be the boss and in control, and she can run him. And finally, we see Terry kind of getting a little bit of a backbone. Finally, not in this
Mm,
scene, but later in the episode. But I
yeah.
mean, it's just more of her getting on my nerves. I cannot stand Big Quiche. Like, her whole, this is just her showing the true colors that have been there the whole time. And I just
Right.
pray Terry takes heed. But yeah, because it's like, girl, you not that important. Know your role, know your place, take a back
Mhm.
seat, go shopping. I mean, let me say something, Jay. You
Go
know,
ahead.
if I was there with Terry, okay,
Oh God.
I'm minding my black owned business. Do you hear me, Terry? You go do what you got to do, Big Daddy. I will be in the cut. Like, run me the cash,
Uh-huh.
and I'll be somewhere shopping. I don't know why she's so pressed. That's my question. What?
Well, I mean, she is like, okay, I want time with you. And that seems to be her whole deal. I want to be the center of your world, Terry. I want to be the center of attention at all times. Like she's really like a little spoiled brat to me. But again, she has been kept by Boom. Now she's being kept by T. And I guess this is just her attitude. Like, I am the center. I'm number one. So whatever you got to do, I don't care, but I'm going to go and do whatever I want to do. And it's just like, you're so annoying. You're so annoying.
And I'm thinking, was she that annoying with her husband? And I'm not from the Slapaho tribe. Like, I don't condone it, but I
It's
mean,
slap up.
dang, girl.
I mean, he probably was on some like, don't talk to me like that. And that's why she messing around with T. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need this because you see her attitude. I don't need this. I go do whatever I want. Da, 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 da. So, I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, is the goods really that good? Come on,
No,
man.
can't be.
I don't know, man. But yes, we're going to see the backbone come through. So we get a phone call. Dimitri, right? You got to pick up this thing, go to the Miami port. You got to pick up this product. You know, locals trusting you to bring the product back to whoever you need to bring it back to. All right. Rapido. Let's make it happen. So now not only are we getting the car hookup from the mechanic possibly, but now we got to move the product from Miami all the way back up to where it needs to go. Again, this is putting more danger on the line, right? And yeah, it's adding a little bit more suspense. But let's continue on. Here we are. We are at T'Chaka's funeral. T'Chaka. Like, this is Black Panther. Like, I didn't know a
Chaka?
Haitian name was
Chala?
T'Chaka. T'Chaka. When I read it, I was like, T'Chaka? That's Black Panther's father. But anyway, we're at the funeral. It's sad, they're singing, in Creole and all of this and that. The priest says what he says. And it's like, yo, you know what? We want revenge, whichever way they said it in Creole, and then we see your girl walk out and homeboy with the bad haircut. I don't know who lined him up, but they messed him up. They ain't put a fade on it, but he's like, who is this? Who is she? He's like, we will follow this snake to the swamps. Okay. What do you think about this moment here? The funeral, everything, him wanting revenge, I mean, is it only right?
Well, the priest, the voodoo priest, was like, no. And Glock said, bump all that. I said, ain't you supposed to show respect in the,
Right.
in the ceremony? They all in their white doing all their things. Glock don't give a darn. He said, bump you, bump this funeral, bump all this stuff. I got to get my get back. And I mean, this is on course, on par with who Glock is, who we've known him to be,
Right.
just really reactionary in a moment like this. And of course, Meech did take out his right hand. So
Yo,
he definitely want him now.
crazy, crazy. I mean, I was surprised.
And
I
yeah,
honestly was surprised about that. Yeah, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say, and yeah, him calling Angel a snake does not bode well for her. It kind of ties into what we all think is inevitably going to be her end.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, he's already got her pegged out, and I'm wondering how long she was a snake. He said, "Well, she's basically working for the highest bidder." So
Right.
you
Right.
know,
That part. He's more than aware that, like I'm sure he was aware when she was with Greenie, because she was originally with Greenie from what we know, right? So then to jump
Mhm.
from Greenie to Meech, now me, oh yeah, I see what you're doing. You just going with whoever got the bread and whoever gonna get you the most bread, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
and she's
yeah,
beautiful. So I mean, why not partake it? I get it's not tricking if you got it. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. Both of them are problematic. Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
Angel, oh my
Absolutely.
Keisha.
Absolutely, Breeze. Yeah, yeah. Let me see, Candy Love. They used the bowl to cut his hair. I know, man. It's terrible, terrible. But yeah, yeah, yeah. He knows what's up. And yeah, let's find out what happens next. Let's find out what happens next. I mean, I did like this episode. All right. So here we go. We got Remy Ranson and his boy. Your word on the street is that Beach is down in Miami, blah, 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 MK territory. Word, what's going on with that? Well, maybe he might be trying to move some product. Man, you guys are so smart. Like, it was just, you just laid it out there like, oh, okay, you figured that out really quick. And I'm just going to call this out now, because if we all saw the episode, I am saying that he was the snitch that ratted on me and T. Am I right? Am I wrong? What do you think? You think he was the
Oh,
snitch?
absolutely, absolutely. He's a total op, but I didn't think he would go that far. I mean,
Mm,
to me, that kinda takes away some of his legitimacy. You willing to actually turn him over to them people? Like, that's kinda cold-blooded. I didn't think that that was the code, but I guess
right.
Remy Remy's not really a respectable character in my mind.
Mm.
But yeah, this just took it to another level. He gotta go. He
Yeah, he
gotta
gotta
go.
go. He gotta
Yeah.
go. Gotta go.
He
We
did
gotta get
it.
him
Yeah,
out of here.
Breeze, he did it.
Yeah, he did that. He did that. Right. Yeah, yeah. He definitely did that, man. I mean, he did say, yo, we gotta stop anything from coming into Atlanta. Well, how do you do that? Well, let me just make an anonymous tip that I believe that these
Mhm.
cars or whatever are gonna be coming up, and y'all need to look out for that. So yeah, we know he did that. All right. We in the studio. Charles is doing his thing.
He
He
was
feeling it. You know what I'm
jamming.
saying? You know what I mean? The brothers are back there like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He getting it in, getting it in. So they come out and, after listening to him, like, oh man, that was great. Da, 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 great performance. Oh, I was just practicing. I was just practicing. And they're like, both of them, they couldn't wait to tell him, like, listen, we want to bring you on tour. It's going to be, 6-week tour and all this and that. And it's gonna be great, and da da da. We're gonna be in the clubs, we're gonna be here, we're gonna be there. It's like, really, really. He's like, oh, I can't miss work though. Listen, man, you're gonna get paid, man. Like, this is the moment, bro.
He
This is
said,
the
"This ain't the
moment,
shitless circuit."
right? Right. This ain't the chilling circuit. Like, you ain't gonna get paid like $2 a performance. So were you happy for Charles at this moment with his opportunity? Were you sad, whatever?
Mm-mm. No, I think he needs to go and pursue it, as we find out he's encouraged to do later. I think he needs to go live his dream, go tour, make the best of it, because however I feel about Charles, right? I understand like a dream deferred. So I'm
Yeah,
glad now he's getting the opportunity to follow that. And I think he should ride it till the wheels fall off. And it
absolutely.
seems as though he's got everybody's support. So do it,
Yeah.
Charles. Do it, Uncle
Do it.
Charles.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is exactly what he wanted to do and wanted to get into. And it's a matter of time, right? Matter of time. That's why, um, honestly, I was saying this the other day to somebody. I said, on one end, when it comes down to the music and the pursuit of being in the industry, I was that guy. I was that guy also, trying to get into the industry, trying to make connections, trying to do everything, sell my beats and all this and that. So I understand that sometimes it takes some time for it to happen. So when this is happening for Charles, after everything he's going through, things that he has sacrificed or whatever the case is, hey, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Charles, man. Shout out to Charles making this happen and being talented, because the way he was playing that guitar, I mean, he was getting it in. So he obviously has talent, And the family knows that. The family knows that and supports him. So, you know, I salute that right there. All right, let's keep it moving. Here we are with Francois, Francois, or whatever way you spell it. You know, and I had a little theory. I did a video right before we, you know, came on to do this. I had a final predictions video theory, and my theory is that while his name is Francois, maybe French or whatever, you know, French is close to Creole, which is close to Haitians. And my thing is like, if he is doing this for celebrities, does it mean that Glock knows this guy as well? And has he done this for Glock as well? You know what I
I hope
mean?
not.
So I'm like, yeah, I hope not too. And I know he's very particular, you know. So when we do meet, it's like, oh, you were the guys that stood me up at the club, huh? You know, and Meech is like, hey, listen, man, you know, we referred, and you know, we got the money. He's like, money doesn't mean anything, you know, your word and you keeping appointments means way more to me than anything. And he was like, you can leave. Like he was ready to just let him go, you know, just get out of here. You know what I mean? You guys are not about business. But your boy, T comes through with the diversion, right? T is like, yo, how much is this statue right here?
Mhm. Focus on
Oh,
the art.
do you know what that is? Well, whatever it is, I know this monster is going to protect me, right? He went real, you know, philosophical, artistic type level. He's like, 200. Come on, man. You're an artist, man. I'll give you 250. And he was like, oh, okay. Here's a deposit. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back with the rest, but we need things done. But your boy Meech was like, yo, what the hell, man? I'm not trying to decorate my house. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I bought us some time. Trust me, I got a plan. What do you think about this moment right here where your boy T really comes through?
I love it because, you know, when we saw T earlier in the season and he was talking to Blaze, and they were also connecting on art. Well, he was resisting the urge to connect on art. So we can already tell that Terry has an affinity towards art, and he has a way of understanding um how to compliment people, I think. And if you appeal to somebody's art, their work, you know, flattery will get you a lot of places.
Oh, yeah.
And I love that. I thought it was strategic. And I think that is Terry operating in his gift, which is intelligence, right? Terry's super intelligent. And
Right.
so I loved it. I thought it was a great move. And an artist, listen, they want to sell their work. They want their work to be appreciated and recognized. So it was a genius move to get what they need. Genius.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very smart move. Very genius. You know, going along with what you're saying, as an artist, right? As a producer, as you know, I used to draw and do all this and that. People love when they get compliments on their passion, whether it be music, art, or whatever the case is. So Meech came in there like, yo, we here to handle business. Terry's like, yo, I'm interested in you and what you're doing. Open the doors wide open. Oh, for real? And you giving me money on top of that? Which I'm saying money doesn't matter, but in this case, 250, I will take it. I will take it. So I thought it was dope. Super dope. All right, let's get to it. Hey, what's going on? Hey, listen, you know, the brothers want me to go on tour with them in 6 weeks tour. Da 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 da. How about we make this a vacation with me and you? You know, how about we just go and do whatever? Oh, well, what about Nicole? No, well, Nicole be fine. She can go to Wanda's. Yeah, I'm with it. Right? And it's like, well, she also has time to bring a box cutter to school and get pregnant. I mean, I mean, she was on it. She's on it. She's like, that's mama right there, right? So, what do you think about this moment right here?
You know, it was what it was. I feel like again, I feel like Lucille supporting him. Go ahead, do your thing, but I don't want to go. You know what I mean? I want you to go because I know this is your dream. I know this is your talent and I want that for you. But I gotta put me you know what I'm saying? That's where I think she was at with it. But yeah, I mean, it was good. I think it was nice that he offered, extended the invitation. You know, we can get a fresh start. We
Yeah,
can go see the world together. We can go all these places. It'll be like a dream vacation we never had. And she's like, you know, I got to put me first. It's not what I want.
got you. Okay. Yeah, yep. I mean, you know, I appreciate the fact that she's supportive. She knows that this is his dream. And, you know, one thing that was said was, well, you know, don't make it about us when this is really about you. And he's like, well, does the doctor have something to do with it? I'm trying to take us on a vacation. You want to be with Dr. Stick and Spread? Spreading something. I was like, what? I was like, what are you talking about, bro? Dr. Thick and Spread or whatever. And she was like, hey, listen, man, just follow your passion, man. You know what I mean? And whatever. But yeah, it was definitely funny, LaToya. But at the same time, it was just like, okay, at least, I mean, he's trying. That's all he can do at this point is try to do whatever he can do. Right. But yeah, she was just like, Don't try to make it seem like it's about you staying, you know what I'm saying, for the doctor, whatever he said. It was just like, okay, whatever. All right. We are following the snake to the swamp, right? So your boy's like, yo, we gonna follow it, da-da-da. But her being from the streets, her having, being streetwise, she notices that your boy is following her, and she goes to the little dance studio, to try to throw him off. I mean, this guy is serious, man. Glock, he just, oh my God, like he just nonstop. Like, I'm gonna get Meech. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. So, any thoughts on that? Any thoughts on that before I move
on? Yeah, I think that Angel, I'm glad she has some sort of awareness. You know what I mean? Like I said, I really had high hopes for her. I wanted the best for her, but I just think the life, that she has it makes it untenable. But smart girl, give them a diversion, stay there as long as you need to. Don't bring trouble to Meech's door, because at the end of the day, no matter what she said, right, about going to work for Glock or going to work for whoever, she does have some sort of loyalty to Meech, and we've seen that, demonstrated. Right. So, I pray the best for her, but I still don't think it's going to end up good.
Yeah, it's a dangerous lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? To be playing all sides of the fence, to be on both sides and to be a spy, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a very dangerous game. So, we'll see how long she lasts. A lot of people have predictions that she's going to be gone in the last episode. We'll see. But here we go with sexy ass Jen. She is super sexy with her blonde wig. She got the girls perked up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing a little bit of cleavage there. But
are you saying that she's sexy for real in real life?
I'm being facetious. But okay. What I'm saying, but she has this little mechanism. I don't know where she got it, but now you're I Spy. Okay, let's attach it to Henry so we can get some, whatever. And she accomplishes that, puts it in her little cane, and they get it on. She actually spreads the wings to let Henry fly away to another place.
She got all in that cat. When I saw the panties come, I told you when the panties drop, Mrs. Steal Your Girl got her. She got her. Yeah, Jen was moaning, eyes rolling back in her head. But yeah, I don't know where that Radio Shack device came from. I don't. Right. It was big. It was awkward. I'm like, you're gonna get caught, sis. But I guess it's the show, so she didn't. But I was like, that big bulky thing. Yeah, I don't agree. I don't agree with giving your body away to whatever you want to do, Jen. But apparently Jen liked it. I just hope she don't mess around and fall in love with Miss Henry.
I hope she doesn't. Like, come on, man. Like, stay on task. Stay on task.
Rolled back. She might have turned her out, Jay.
I think she did. But you know what? Again, we find out that this is not her first time. Okay, so first it was Brian. He got it in on the one side, and then now Jen is doing. She's like, yo, I might as well get my rocks off. I'm not a cop anymore, right? So let me just get a little something and plant this Radio Shack thing inside. Like, how could you not see that inside the cane? Come on, man. If I pick up the cane, you think I'm not going to feel this what is this little thing up in here? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
And why did it not just drop out? Was there an adhesive? Like, I don't.
Yeah. Funny. But yeah, they got it in. I honestly was surprised that it did go down like that. But hey, like I said, she wanted a little something. All right. We finally meet up. Yo, I had to, what took you so long? Oh, I had to dodge, Glock, he was following me, and he's like, yo, I appreciate you telling me about Atlanta because it was about to go down, you know what I'm saying? She was like, it's only right. I'm doing a favor, I'm returning the favor. He's like, nah, it's about feelings. It's about feelings. And then we get the Miami-style BMF version of what Sex on the Beach is about. What do you think about this reunion?
What do you think about this reunion? sand everywhere, broad daylight. Like, I'm like, really? We just humping on the beach. We just hunching on the beach in the
Yep.
sand, bare booty hunching in the sand. I'm grossed out. But outside of that, I thought these are the words that seal the deal for Angel's fate. If
Mm,
y'all didn't think Angel's gonna be taken out, just know when Meech said, I'll protect you. I'll never let anything happen to you as long as you're with me.
with
That
me.
was almost like the nail in her coffin, I
Oh
feel
yeah.
like.
Oh
It's
yeah.
it's over for her.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. As soon as he said that, as long as you with me, I'm gonna protect you. Like that means you ain't with me. Bye bye. Bye bye. Right.
Bye-bye. Yep.
Bye bye. Absolutely. Absolutely. What's up to everybody coming through the door? Absolutely. We appreciate you coming through. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Absolutely share this out. We are here covering episode 9, right? The pre-season finale episode of BMF. I am VACAYJ. This is Ashley from My Sweet Perspective. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We appreciate y'all. Let's continue on. All right, we back. And your boy got his hand around her, right? He got his hand, like, you know, your boy is like, yo, I'm in love. You know what I'm saying? She back in it again. But you did call it. Shout out to you because you did say, hey, as soon as she put the ping on him, then you know it's pretty much she back in the circle of trust. And you were right. You absolutely were right. Because now he bringing it back to the hotel. And it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? This is what's going on. And we got super attitude again from Markeisha. You know what I mean? Like, dude, like, uh, uh,
What we
yo,
going
listen.
what are we supposed to do? What are we
Right,
supposed to do, Terry?
right.
And who is she?
Here's a strap. I'll give it to Angel. You gonna give me a strap, Terry? You gonna give me a strap? Cause I don't want her protecting me. I'm like, dude, what
He's
is wrong
hateful.
with you? I mean, shout out to Lala though, because she is really killing this role and making us really not like her, yo. Like,
Yeah.
what is the
Because to
attitude for?
me, it's like the audacity because not only do you have a terrible attitude, but
Right.
then you decide to go ahead and downgrade this other woman, which you could have found yourself in that position if you haven't already been in that position,
Mm,
Markeisha. I ain't like that at all.
yeah.
Aside from whatever she got going on with Terry, don't treat Angel like that. That was just
Right.
rude.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's to me, it's this older lady type of thing. Like, you know what? I could protect myself. I could do whatever I want to do. Y'all youngins, like she looking at them, like looking down on them. But yet she want all
Mhm.
the money that Terry got for her. It was like, come
Yeah,
on, man, you are ungrateful. Get up out of here. Who wants Marquise to be gone? Let me know, but she's not going to be gone. We already know. We already
exactly.
know she going to be here for a long time. All right, we coming back with some bread. We got the MCM pouch. Hey man, we back. We on time. You know what I'm saying? But why look like your boy was about to move? Why you got the boxes? What's up with the boxes? Like, was he taking that deposit and was like, yo, I'm out of here? Like,
He said he's in the process of moving. And so Meech was like, well, why don't you come to ATL? Listen,
yeah,
just the beginning. This is not the end. You can
yeah,
have a whole fleet. So
right, right. Yeah, I mean, it was a great offer, right? It was a great
it
offer.
was an offer he couldn't refuse.
Exactly. And this was genius of Terry. Again, shout out to Terry again with this major move, right? Not only does he have the money, but we bring the Porsche. We got Hoop with the Porsche coming through. Shout out to Hoops. All right. And we got the whole squad coming through with the vans. And we know this guy's super artistic. Here's the offer. You can't deny this. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got everything. The family's here. You can trust the family. And Meech gives T some props with this plan right here. What do you think about this moment right here? Was this like a pivotal moment for T?
It was. I think T is finally, and we hear it later on in the episode, where T is basically like, I never knew the pressure of number one, being number
Right.
one, and what that came with, you know what I mean? And how much I really needed you back home. I was mad when you left, but now it's better. I loved this moment just between brothers and kind of seeing, okay, I see you a leader now, T. Like, this was a
Yeah.
great idea. This is going to work. I thought it was a great moment in their brotherhood, just a mutual respect thing, because Meech
Oh,
has
yeah.
always been the one we look up to. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
this was kind of like, okay, we might now be equal in this thing or getting
Yeah.
there.
And I give both of them props because it seemed like, T was really on some leadership tip, right? But also the vision of Meech saying, I'm gonna stay here in Atlanta, so you have no choice but to become number one in Detroit. You know what I mean? So I give them both props, like, yo, go do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing down here. Oh, here you are. You're being who I thought you were supposed to be, which is number one in the D, while I do my thing down here. What's up, Monique Nicole? What's good? What's good? What's good? All right. So let's move on. Hoop, man. Hoop, man. Hoop. Damn, man. Damn, Hoop. All right. We'll get to it. All right. The good doctor, Mr. Chocolate, Mr. Spread. What? The Marcus said it. He posted that. What was it, Mr. Spread? Doctor Spread and Cheeks.
Spread
what?
Say it again, DeMarcus, because I forgot that quick too.
I'm trying to go back. Here it is. I got it. Doctor Spread and Strip. That's what he said.
Spread and strip.
Spread and strip. All right. So here we are. We are at this nice restaurant, but the restaurant is in the hotel, right? What's going on? You know, what about the drinks? Oh, I don't want to drink. I don't want to do this. You know, what's going on? Well, you know, Charles and all that. Come on, listen. It's not about Charles tonight. It's about me and you. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Don't ruin the moment, baby. You know, it's about us. Think about us. Oh, you right. Okay. But why'd you bring us to a hotel? I think she kind of picked up on it. But yeah, your man said, hey, I wondered what it would be like to kiss you all over your body. How'd you feel about that moment right there before we go on?
I mean, Dr. Feelgood, I mean, he knew what he was doing. You know what I mean? You get the restaurant connected to the hotel. So, yes. Just in case, Big Mama, you want to lead a restaurant, it's a quick trip. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was very forward again, but we know that Dr. Feelgood presses boundaries. We've seen him do it all season. So he's going to push the envelope, and we'll see what Auntie Lucille says and what she does.
Yeah. I mean, Jay's like, free Lucille. Okay. Well, she free. I mean, look, she free. She in a restaurant. I got to hook up with the chef. I got to hook up with the restaurant. You know what I'm saying? This is a special thing for you. Once again, Doc is definitely, flexing. He's flexing to show that this is the life that you can have. But this door is the door to the rest of your life. I'm like, damn, bro, you throwing it on thick. What is going to happen? Well, let's see what happens. Okay. Let's see what happens next. We go up to the room and we getting busy. You know what I'm saying? Taking off the bra. Man, they getting intense. It's about to go down. But hold up. Wait a minute. I can't do this. Why? Because I'm still married.
Legally married.
Shout out to Mama Lucille. But you know what? I mean, honestly, like, I did say this. I did say this as well. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for that reminder. Your boy get all caught up. But yes, I want to give a shout out. Brief interruption. I do want to give a shout out to my new member. All right. Shout out to the new member that came through. Okay, where's it at? Shout out to the new member, to the VACAY-J fam. New Vacay VIP. I want to shout you out. Here it is right here. Shout out to Miss Brenda Dye. Thank you very much for becoming a Vacay VIP. Really appreciate you. Whether you're watching it live or you're watching the replay, thank you so much for joining the fam. Definitely appreciate you. And thank you for the reminder, Ashley. Absolutely. I'll be caught up in this Lucille and saga. But thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it. So yeah. Okay, Latoya. Okay. So yeah, man. Shout out to her for holding it down and trying to do it the right way. And also, like I said, I did say that I was thinking, once this got to this point, she would, her morals and ethics will kick in. And I'm sure she, I wanted this from the beginning for her to be like, hey, you know what? I can't do this because I'm married. But it took some time. They had to write it to get to this point. So I'm glad she did that. Shout out to her. All right. Good stuff. Now,
go on, Lucille. Good job.
Yeah. But he said, I'm going to wait for you as long as I need to. And that's cool. He said. Even though he's been pushing the boundaries, right? Yeah. I'll wait for you.
We're gonna see.
We'll see. So here we go with the teenage love. Don't hurt me again. We got teenage love going on. Your boy Brees, come to find out he's a very respectable young man, kind of, even though he's sneaking in the house. That's not respectable. But he grabbed her waist, like, is this okay? So she's like, shut up, just kiss me. Right. So what'd you think about this first and foremost? I want to know your reaction to them kissing in the bed, him sneaking
I
and all of this stuff.
mean, it's what it's what teens gonna do. I don't like it for her. I do think that now that she kind of feels empowered, right? Because she's got her birth control, she's got all that stuff
Yes.
that they'll get Bucky naked. And then if he decide if dad, well, I guess Lucille says she ain't going on the tour, so she'll be there. But clearly, listen, Nicole can get it anytime because they're always gone. She's always home alone. So yeah, I was a little bit disappointed, but I wasn't surprised because, like I said, now she feels empowered to go and punch. So
yeah. I wasn't really feeling the whole sneaking around. But again, a lot of us, let's just keep it 1,000, please. Can we all just keep it 1,000? Some of us did, some of us didn't. I can say that I was one of those boys sneaking into the house when I was a teenager to, kind of kiss on the girl.
On the edge.
I'll keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep it 1,000. And I think if y'all really admit it, some of y'all was letting the boys in, y'all was a little sneaky, and it wasn't like, pow, 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 but it was like, yeah, let's make out. Right. So just keeping it real.
My mama was built different. I didn't want the shame and I didn't want the beat down, honestly, and the public shame and humiliation is what I didn't want. I got caught one time talking to a boy on the phone in the closet back when we had corded phones. The next day at school, he was like, Ashley, are you okay? Like that didn't sound good.
Damn.
So imagine.
Oh, he heard. He heard the beat down. Ooh,
and my mom had the Holy Ghost, so she knew stuff ahead of time. So I didn't play them type of games, but I had friends that did. I was scared.
You said your mama had the Holy Ghost and she knew stuff ahead of time. Man, oh man, you wasn't getting away with nothing. All right. I mean, God bless you. God bless mama. You know what I'm saying? God bless mama. She raised a good woman. All right. She raised a good woman that, is a virtuous woman. Right. A virtuous woman.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
So daddy come home. What you say? Say it again. I'm sorry.
I said I just didn't have that level of boldness, but he home.
Yeah, Papa's home. Hey, Lucille, Nicole. She's like, oh, you gotta hide. He hid behind the door. Boy, man, you better jump out that window, man. You can't be hiding. Come on, man. That's the wrong place to be hiding. I mean, he can walk in and close the door at any time. Like, bro, like, what you doing? These kids, they don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? Well, why you ain't answering me? Oh, I was in the middle of studying. Okay, well, we going to eat. All right.
He was playing dangerous games. You're right. He should have went immediately out the window. Don't get behind. Listen, don't get behind that door.
Don't go in no closets. Don't get under the bed. Don't get. That's not a place to hide. Jump out the window, bro. That's it. I know. I'm a professional. Okay, I'm a professional.
Jason, I know.
I know. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? I got stories, but yes, he jumps out the window, gives a little kiss, little teenage love going on. It is what it is. All right. Are we happy? We sad? We not happy? Y'all let us know in the comments about Nicole. All right, let's get to it. We finally built this thing, this vault, this thing, this whole safe. He said, you know what? Some people think you could just put the safe in a car. No, you got to put the safe in there and build the car around the safe. So this man is so intricate, so detailed, so artistic, so, just forward thinking that he finally puts it together. And I don't know who could do this, but the combination is the wipers, the radio, the brake, and the something else. One more thing. How you do 4 things? You got to be an octopus.
Listen,
what do you think about this combination?
I love the concept of it. I mean, it seems virtually impenetrable, right? So I mean, I love that for him. If we get through this, but no, he really is an artist.
Yeah.
And a genius, because thinking about you taking all these cars apart completely and putting them back together again, like
crazy in 2 days. In 2 days, though, like, bruh. you serious with it, man. You serious with it, man. So I was pretty impressed myself. You know what I mean? I was pretty impressed, and I think they were too. You know what I'm saying? Right. You got to be an activist, bro. Like you push. I think you need two people in order for it, because it has to happen at the same time. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, if the timing doesn't happen, so he put all right. From what I remember, he put a another motor, right, and then another motor attached to the safe, but it has to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be turned off. So once we do the combination, you won't hear any motors. You'll just see the door open up to the safe. So I mean, this was very, very, very intricate, and those people that are into intricate things, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. What you say?
I said it's a science. He's basically an engineer. Like he's built this entire system. No,
Right.
that's the motor for the car. This has its own motor, its own whatever, and it'll be completely independent of the other. But this is how I mean, it's incredible.
Absolutely. Yeah, pretty impressed. Pretty impressive. Okay. Let's go. We are at dinner. Father-daughter moment. This was like a you know, so everybody say I'll put it in the chat. You know, what's going on? You know, yeah, Papa Dada, you know, finally we got the conversation, right? That you were speaking of. Okay. But she's like, yeah, you know, Breeze has been helping me with my grades because my grades went up. And he was like, yeah, that's good. How did you do it with everything going on? Breeze has been helping me. Oh, really? You know, well, he's my boyfriend. Oh, really? Tell me about him, right? Right. He helps his mama. He got a couple of jobs. You know what I mean? The kid is a good kid. Yeah, he's a good kid for real. And he's good. I'm sorry.
Oh, nothing. I was just going to say I loved everything about this conversation. But most of all, I loved her honesty and transparency because, you know, he's like, you know, you got to watch out for the guys that are done. She's like, I would never let him treat me how you treat mom.
Yes, I knew you was going to go.
She's like, oh, I didn't mean that. Because I think, you know, Nicole does try to respect her parents. I honestly do.
Yes.
But I think she's seen so much and she's witnessed so much. And so she says it not quite thinking and then wants to take it back. And I'm going to give
kudos. I'm going to give kudos.
My God. She's testing her effects out, guys.
Am I still? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, now I'm back. Sorry.
Okay.
You want to do special effects? You really want to do special effects? Go ahead.
But no, because I was giving kudos. I was actually trying to give a round of applause to Charles for owning that moment, because he was like, no, you meant it. And in that moment, I feel like he finally, and not finally, but for her, right, took responsibility, took accountability for everything that she's seen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And felt. So I did actually like that moment.
Yeah. I mean, he took it on the chin, you know, from baby girl, and baby girl being honest. Who's going to be honest, more honest than your own child? You know what I'm saying? And seeing what's going on, it is what it is. And he took it on the chin and said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, take your time, but take your time. You know what I'm saying? You got plenty of time. And she did ask the question, well, do you regret, you know, being with mom, marrying mom early, having the kids early? He's like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you got the rest of your life ahead of you. And then she said what she said. And, you know, that's his baby girl. At the end of the day, you know, he got the message. He put on some tunes. It's like, hey, let's dance. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you used to stand on my feet. Well, one day I'm about to stand on yours. And she's like, yeah, it was definitely a touching moment. Like, listen, Dad, you should go anyway, whether mom goes or not. This is your dream. This is what you do. This is what we love. Like, you're happier when you're doing your stuff. So definitely a great moment for Papa and little Nicole. All right. Good stuff. All right. Don't cry, y'all. Don't cry. I know. It was nice. It was nice. You got the tissues out. All right.
We needed.
Here we go. Huh?
I said we needed to see that. We needed to see that.
Yes, definitely needed to see that. We knew the chief was down, but here it is. He's down with Blaze and them, and we are now trying to identify this body. And yeah, your man Blaze is there. I mean, he don't look too upset. Like he just looked more mad than anything. But there go your girl, showing a little bit of emotion. That's like her brothers. You know, that's like her my cousin Tyson chicken. Dang, what? Where'd you find him? Oh, that's near this place and that place. Oh, that's near Terry. I'm going to take him out. No, you will not. No, you will not.
Look at
What
her
you think about
face.
this?
Like, I'm just hurry up and get rid of Henry. Lord, I'm so sick of seeing her. Oh my gosh. Like, she's just, oh, I'm going to take you out, Terry. Like, it's so stupid because it's like both of the bodies that she's most concerned about have nothing to do with BMF. Like, that was Bryant both times, literally.
Right.
Like, and this just misplaced hate for no reason that she doesn't even understand why. Like, I need her to get into therapy and deal with her emotions, her rejection, her abandonment, because it's so annoying. This character is she just continues to be the most annoying person.
You right. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, I'm done with her too. I did not feel this moment at all. I did not feel any emotions about this moment at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't come through for me. You know, like we just talked about Charles and Lil Nicole, that came through for me as far as emotions. This was like, just a whole bunch of yelling and stuff. And you will not do anything. And you know, she don't listen to him at all. At all.
And it's like, this is what we always get from her over and over. And we've already seen that face 5 times this season. Like, give us a new face.
Give us a new face. Well, she about to be out of here, right? Hopefully. But here we go. The plan is to get in contact with Kobe's father. Get in contact with Kobe's father. We could take this in because we can't trust nobody. The chief is down with him. We can't trust anybody. So let's get Kobe's father involved, and hopefully we can take everybody down. You know what I'm saying? The good people win. You ain't good, bro. You talking about the good guys win. You ain't a good guy. Get out of here.
No.
All right. Here we are. You know what happened. Please give me your reaction, please.
We've got 5 more days for my vacation, Terry. Girl, if you don't get on this plane and get out of Dodge, like, heifer, Markeisha is just, to be a part of this life and to have a husband who was in the life as well. Big Key should know there's more going on than this. So basically she's like, Terry, why couldn't you come and see me face to face and tell me you wasn't gonna come home? Girl, because I'm handling business. We had to find a way to get, which he was doing more explaining than he had to. I need him to check her. Like, I need her to be thoroughly checked to where she don't come back no more. And then basically he's like, okay, go home. You want to just go home and sleep with Vince anyway, sis.
Right.
So, and she's like, is that what did you say to me? And I'm like, girl, who are you? Talking about who you think you're talking to. Who are you, Big Keish? Like, she's all out of bounds, just aggravating, annoying, doesn't know her place in the situation. And she's acting like she don't understand big business. So I say it's time for her to go. Get her out of there. She's like, yeah.
You're out of here. I need that special effect. You're out of here. Yeah, man. Super annoying. And you're right. And that's why over explaining. That's why I'm also like, okay, Remy snitched, but is she snitching as well? Because she was like, F you, Terry. Yeah, I'm going back. Right? Did she snitch too? Was she part of the snitching? Because he gave her all the details. We got to get the trucks. We got to drive back. Oh, bosses don't drive their stuff back. Whatever she said, dudes or goose or whatever, drive their own stuff back. Like, she was terrible. So is she part of the snitching posse? Is it Remy and her, or is it just Remy? What you think?
In this situation, I do think this was exclusively Remy, but I would say we need to keep our eyes on her in episode 10 and potentially season 4, because she knows too much. I really don't trust her. She's the type I feel like would turn state's evidence on him at some point, because if he makes her mad. Yeah, I don't trust her as far as I could throw her.
Yeah. Like, I swear, like, with everything that's happening right here, that she's willing to throw it all away. She's really to throw him out the window, throw him in the trash. because of her emotions and anger towards this, because she ain't getting what she want from Terry, even though he's providing everything that he can.
Everything.
Right?
He reminded her too. He said, the house you in, everything, this trip, I paid for it, the clothes you wear, and I bought them. Listen.
I'm flipping the work twice, 4 times over just so you can have the lifestyle that you have. Like, for real, he told her, and she's still just like, F you. But yeah, Buck Stars, I'm thinking she snitched, and now I'm thinking if we go back, she probably was the one that called CPS on LaWanda. Okay, we still don't have evidence, but I'm thinking now she will do something like that. You know what I mean?
We tried to tell you. She's diabolical.
Yeah.
I think she would do anything to try to get her way.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know Remy did, but we're saying, like, you know, we wouldn't put it past her if she did as well, right? If she snitched also, right?
And I think she might in the future. You know what I mean? I literally don't run it past her because she's a vindictive person.
Yeah. Mark Kruger. I like that. Shout out to you, Queen. Mark Kruger. Yeah, ready for her to go. I'm just saying, man, it's just ridiculous. Again, shout out to Lala, because Lala is making us believe and dislike this person. She's doing a great job. Okay. All right. Yo, what happened to Marquisha? F you, Meech. Like trouble. I was laughing. Trouble in paradise. You know what I'm saying? Let's get up out of here, yo. Let's go.
I'm glad Terry got his glasses on. You know he was crying under there. You know his eyes was red.
One eye was tearing, just the one drop. This was from the good eye, right? Shout out to T. Shout out to Southwest T. But what happened to Marquisha, yo? You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Y'all might as well say Marquisha snitched on Boom. Probably. That's a good point, yo. Good point, brother. I mean, listen, man. It's if she doesn't get her way, she's going to do something, right? We see that. She's going to do something to retaliate or do whatever to jam somebody up, right? So here we go. Let's go get the Kakashin. Do y'all know what Kakashin is? Like I said, I got Haitian boys. I grew up with a whole bunch of Haitians. Shout out to the building. Shout out to Spring Valley. Shout out to Brooklyn. You know, Kakashin is dog poop. So he's like, go find the dog poop and let's take them out, right? So they come up in there fully stacked. Your man with the bad haircut, he's there. Okay, they got the Haitian flags around the neck. They are ready to rock and roll and to finally take out Meech. Yes, the dog poop, the Kakashin. Okay, Kakashin. So it's time to rock. But look, we got to get up out of here. And Terry's like, yo, did you set us up? Terry bad. I mean, we heard at least 4 FU Terrys in this past 2 scenes. From Marquisha to now, FU Terry, man. I ain't set this up. You crazy, man. You bugging, right? So here we go, man. They trying to get out. Boom. They try to get away because Glock is at the door. Your man, I mean, she drops her bag. She tries to pick it up. Glock sees, and he's about to blast him. Yo, boy, Meech comes out of that, bow, kicks him down, beats him down, kicking him and all of this shit. We got an action scene going on, right? And here we go. Yeah, they start shooting. Okay. Woo, you better get up out of there, Meech. She gets up out of there. And they are blasting, right? But their leader is there right in front of them. Why did this dude get up? Pow. Come on,
Friendly fire.
Come on,
friendly fire. Because it's like Meech Terry ain't even have no blicky. So, sir, like your own man's went down by your own man. You know what the scene reminded me of, Jay? Because I finished watching Ghost, right? I'm all caught up.
Oh, God, shout out to you. Yeah.
Good. Drew in the bar. That's what it reminded me of when Monet and them was like, stay down, Drew. And he's like, well, I just want to run up and get out of the... I was like, Drew, that's what the scene reminded me of. Sit down somewhere. Get down and stay down.
Right. Like, come on, man. What you think that you're bulletproof, bro? You think because it's the Haitian, your brothers are shooting that these bullets don't hit you too? Like, what is wrong with you, bro? You know what I mean? But yes, definitely... Stupid ass Drew. Oh, let me get up. I remember that scene too. Dumbass, go sit down somewhere. Lay down. When you see and hear fire, you're supposed to get on the ground, right? What is wrong with you? But he gets up and his own people take him down. Okay, here's the question, family. Is he gone or is he still alive? I mean, that looks like it's right near the heart, right near the stomach, the liver. What y'all think? Drop it in the comments below. What do you think, Ashley? You think he's still alive?
I would like to think he's unalived, but that's too easy. He ain't go out like that. He's such a ominous villain in the show.
Yes.
I don't think he's gonna go out this easy. I don't. What do you think?
If he does, Ashley, I will be mad at the writing. Because as you said, it's too easy. This man has him and his crew tore all the tech wood. Like he is like the dude. He's the worst villain, right? If we wanted a villain, I wish we would have seen more of Glock than of Henry.
Mhm.
Any day.
Absolutely.
I would love to see more. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they gave him enough lines, enough scenes, enough everything. I want to see this menacing guy where his lair is located. I want to see, everything about Glock, but they didn't show none of that. So if he is gone, I'll be like, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna watch BMF anymore. I don't know because there's a couple things that are just like pissing me off right now. I want to see more Glock, and I think I said that.
Him. You said between Tupac and him, it's over for BMF. You done?
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all killing me. Y'all got to focus on the wrong villain. You know what I mean? Like give me more Glock. But if he's gone, he's gone. Okay, let me see. Monique 69 Ways, what's up? Says paralyzed, baby. Okay. Well, still though. Ugh, Glock in the hoops. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. The writing doesn't line up, Antoine. It's ridiculous. DeMarcus says Glock is unalive and Fitzgerald will take over. I don't know, man. If I don't see him in the next and he going, they doing a funeral, I don't know if I'm gonna watch this thing. I really don't. Like, honestly, man.
Even if Glock goes, though, the organization doesn't stop, right? So there's got to be someone to fill in. But will they have the same energy towards Meech? That would be my question. Or is it still going to be war?
But he's such a good character, dude. Shout out to him. He's also on our other show, Diara from Detroit, right? So, and he does well in that too. So I'm like, come on, man. Like, don't take him out. Come on, man. Stop playing. Okay. All right, enough about that. All right, let's go. All right, here's the scene. This is the closure part of my title, Artistic Vaults and Closure. And to be honest, while I didn't want it to happen this way, I'm actually happy that we finally come to this point. All right. Like, listen, I'm coming to you again. I want to take you on a tour. Well, I still love you. She pulls away and says, I think I'm in love with Dr. Maurice. I mean, what else can you do? You tried, you did your best, Charles. And he's like, that's it for us. Listen, if I stay in this marriage, I feel like I'm cheating myself.
I gotta put me first.
Listen,
put me first.
I gotta put me first.
I get it.
I respect it. And I respect not only her finally vocalizing it and making it plain, like, look, we need to go ahead and proceed with the divorce. I think I'm in love with another man. But then his response, you know what I mean? That was like, okay, I can finally accept it. And I think that's what we need now. Whatever they decide to do in the future is their business, but at least we can get closure on this part. So I'm here for this. The contention was, you know what I mean? So I'm glad about it.
It was a lot. And I agree with you. And I'm with it. Like, absolutely, I was going to say the same thing. I respect the fact that my man just said, you know what? I finally got how you really feel about it. And I'm going to go on tour and you do what you do. And respectfully, I'm going to kiss you and I'm going to let go. Because this is what is necessary for both of us. And going back to that conversation with him and Nicole, I think both of them just was trying to do the right thing when they got pregnant with Meech. to go ahead and start the family. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do that. You know, they get pregnant, they have sex, but and plus the parents, old school parents, y'all better take responsibility. Y'all laid in the bed, y'all got to take care of this baby now. Y'all need to get married. In fact, I had a friend, a coworker that worked with me at the bank. That's exactly what happened with him. Messing around with his girlfriend, they got pregnant. Italian, okay? You already know it's Italian. You better marry this girl. You're going to marry this girl. You're going to raise a family. That's what you're going to do, all right? You got her pregnant. Now you're going to take responsibility. So I think both of them got married too young, got pregnant too young, and they got to live their lives, period.
Yeah.
So
It's
respect.
ruined so many people and so many people's view of relationships because you got married to this person who was 17, 18, 19, right? It was your first experience. And then you realize that you guys are two different people. You've grown into two different people. You don't want the parental push, but also the church's push.
Yeah.
Rather than, you know what I mean? There's so many dynamics to that, both of which can I know 40, 30, 40-year-old men now who were like, I got married at 19, 20. I never want to get married again. It was a horrifying experience. You know what I mean? And it was forced upon them. It was never something that they would have done on their own. But, you know.
Right. Yeah.
A different time.
It's a different time. And I think that's the reason why a lot of younger people don't want to get married, because they were children of parents who got married when they were too young, and then they actually find out why the household is kind of dysfunctional, because these are kids raising kids, and they were forced into these positions, and they did the best that they could, right? Being young teenagers trying to raise children. So the dynamic and relationships are off, because these children who need to be parents still need to develop themselves as adults. So they're kind of forced into being parents. So yeah, man, it's crazy, but I'm glad, again, shout out to, Buck's Thoughts right here, with I'm glad the storyline's finally done. I am too. I mean, we had a lot of debates. We had a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot.
It was fun, but it was a lot. Like, come on now. I'm tired of fighting too. They got to be tired of fighting.
I'm tired of fighting too. I think both of us are tired of fighting. Like, yo, come on. Like, can we end this?
Yeah.
It was very heavy, right? It was very heavy for both of us, I think. But I'm glad that it went down the way that it did. So salute to both of them, and we wish them nothing but success. But we looking for Meech, because Meech is on the run, right? They shot Glock. Yeah, he on the run. And we trying to get in contact. We on the beach. This is the meeting spot. Where's he at? Terry's like, you ain't calling him right. Like, he calling the same number you got, Terry. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know what I mean? They sit there on the beach, wait for Beach to come through and all of this and that. Anything that he said in this moment, I forgot.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. All right. We can go. Well, Meech came through. What y'all waiting on? You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be here. Da, da, da. Right. So again, we got the cars ready. We got everything ready. They feel like they on top of the world. We control our distribution. We control the price. We'll control everything. It's going down. And you mentioned it earlier. Can you mention it again? What was said as far as what Terry said, right? You mentioned it
as far as being number one and not realizing the weight of it in Detroit, and how that role and responsibility was bigger than he thought, because, Terry went into it real cocky when Meech decided he was going to leave. He didn't want his brother to leave, but he was like, I can do this. I got this. And then we saw things fall in shambles around his feet. Meech had to come save him the one time. But since then, Terry has stepped up into that role. And I loved that this was a moment, just a mutual respect for one another. Like,
absolutely.
You're doing it, bro. I'm proud of you. This was a great move. And Terry just basically showing respect to Meech. Like, man, I don't know how you've been carrying it like you have been all this time, but I'm learning. I thought it was good.
It was a lot of respect, a lot of admiration. You know what I'm saying? Like, womb to the tomb for real. Like, this is real brotherhood. You know what I mean? Like, we still are going to follow our dreams, and it's time to go to the next level. All right, we got these we got these safes now. It's a wrap. Red Dogs can't get us. Did you remember hearing him say the Red Dogs are not only in Atlanta, but they're in Ohio, they're in the D, they're in Florida, they're everywhere. So this was the best move, right? All right. Tony Montana, T Montana, and Meech Montana. All right. The world is yours. Let's take over. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right. Back in the deep. I'm rolling my eyes with you. Okay. Hoops. Why they got to take out Hoops, man? Come on. I love it. I love it. Oh, you got to turn them up a little bit. Turn them up. But
okay, let me turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I felt.
For real.
That's how I felt. My feelings was hurt about that because she's so ignorant. Like, know what you're doing first. She just reacts and she has no clue of what really is going on. Like, it makes no sense whatsoever to me. And that was just, and I like him. I like him. So that
we
just
all love
hurt
Hoops,
my
man.
feelings.
Yeah.
And it was a gut shot. So I don't know about that, guys. That's pretty hard.
Yeah. I mean, it was a gut shot. Does that mean he's gone though? Because he got a lot of gut. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that is a lot of blood. I mean, once you see all that blood, I mean, you're just taking out the garbage, man. Come on. How you do Hoops like that, man? I want to take out freaking whatever her name is right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm that upset, man. You know what I mean? Like, how you take out Hoops? Hoops is a good dude, man. Hoops a good dude. Come on, man. Come on. So anyway, that was my little emotion for Hoops. But rest in peace if he's gone to Hoops, man. Rest in peace. But here we go. The Red Dogs got a tip and they pulled over all the vans. They can't find these safes because it was well hidden and there's no way to get to them unless they know the combination. But we got an anonymous tip to pull you guys over. So was it truly Remy Ranson with a combination of Markeisha, or was it Markeisha? I know y'all saying no. Yeah, I'm sure it was Remy Ranson.
For this. I think it was definitely Remy and Techwood for this one.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't run it past Keisha. And the fact that they're impounding the vans really sent me, because I mean, these people are just operating all outside the law, all outside the Constitution. It's crazy that this group of people had carte blanche to just harass people. Like, that's insane. Like a little militia.
There's no regular. Oh yeah, they own mob, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like, the biggest mob in the world, they say, is the police. And now they definitely was proving it with this Red Dog thing. But yeah, everything they had, all their dreams, being impounded right now. Do you think they're gonna find anything in that van?
No, they ain't gonna find it. No, they're not gonna take them. They're not gonna take them apart. I'm thinking what's gonna have to happen is, I don't know. Maybe they call back Lawyer Girl from a couple of seasons ago that helped Terry. Maybe she gets on deck and helps them get the vehicles out of impound. But they're gonna have to take some action. I don't think the police are gonna invest in trying to take them apart. But you know, we'll see. I think they're gonna have to get an attorney involved to get those Astro vans back.
Well, I mean, I did see a little preview, and I did see Duffy and Meech in the vans shooting their way out. So I think that they're gonna go jump the fence in the impound and get their vans back. If y'all saw the preview, check it out. It should be action packed. Yeah. It should be action packed. So yeah, that's pretty much it, family. And again, just a reminder, season finale, May 10th. All right. That's not next Friday. That's the Friday after next. And yes, we will be hosting both for one or whatever. We'll figure it out, but we're going to have fun with this. That'll be the season finale. I hope and pray they don't disappoint me like they did last season. I'm just keeping it 1,000. Okay, because I was disappointed that they didn't take out Lamar and they made him into a crackhead. I was really not happy about that. But I hope they do right in this last one right here. All right, family, that is it. That is the covering and the discussion, a live discussion of BMF episode 9. Are you excited, Ashley, about the BMF coming to an end?
Absolutely. I think this has been a good long season. This has been a good long 10 episode season. No, but I'm glad, and I hope we get some closure. And of course, we always need a good cliffhanger. So I am hoping and praying that the writers do what the writers need to do. I need Henry gone. Okay. I need them to get that done. I need something to happen to Big Quiche.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I we need some resolution in the A. You know, as long as they give me those couple things, I will be well pleased.
Okay. Yeah, man, this better be a dope finale. That's all I'm gonna say. Because if not, I'm gonna be like this. Well, all right, Ashley, for real. Yeah, it's all right. Nah, I ain't gonna be like that. But I'm just saying, we'll make the best of it like we always do. So, with all that being said, I'm gonna give you the floor, Ashley. Let them know what's going on the channel because you got a lot going on.
I do. So if y'all have not checked out the Never Ever Mets live that I did with Monique 69 Ways Johnson, please go check that out either on her page or mine. Okay. Because that was a fun live. I will be dropping my episode 2 review of the Never Ever Mets right after this, my Under the Bridge. And tomorrow, Jay and I will be doing a live, the last live for Diara of the season, where we'll be covering episode 7 and the finale episode. We got a lot to talk about. And then Monday, I will be on with Tyra from Struggle Reviews TV, and we are covering them season 2, The Scare Child. So a lot. Put your notification bell on so you know whenever we're going live or posting anything new. But that's all I got for now, Jay.
That's what's up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. My Sweet Perspective with Ashley. Make sure you show some love. All right. As far as what's going on with your boy, listen, we're going to be doing that Diara finally. Okay. Finally. Going to be doing the Diara tomorrow. Looking forward to doing that with Ashley and covering those last 2 episodes. If they do drop some press picks for the finale, which I doubt, but if they do drop some press picks for the finale for BMF, then we'll probably do a final predictions for that. Or we might just break down the trailer for that. So look out for that live for that. And then we are prepping. Because next week, we'll go into probably a week left before the Shy comes back with the part 2 of the final episodes in the season. Okay, so look out for the Shy. We're going live with that. We're going to talk about what's next. You know how we do. If y'all follow the Shy, you know what we did last year. We're going to do the same this year with probably some new faces or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Ashley, you're more than invited. We can talk and chop it up on the Shy as well. And yeah, man, look out for that. And yeah, we're going to be getting ready for Ghosts. So get ready, family. It's going to be a hot summer. That's why you see the blazing fire in the background. But we got a lot coming for y'all. Look out for that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate y'all for coming through. Listen, fam, it's been fun. Until next time, salute.